A young man eats and sleeps with his wife every day. But what he doesn't know is that his wife is actually a corpse. Every day, he puts her in a bathtub to soak for 8 hours, then carries her back to the bedroom and even gives her thoughtful foot massages. Over time, he notices that his wife seems to be becoming more beautiful. One night, he wakes up in the middle of the night and realizes his wife is missing. Frightened, he gets up to search for her. Suddenly, he hears strange sounds coming from the bathroom. When he looks inside, he sees his wife sitting on the toilet, flushing it by herself. Yet she seems unable to see him. After finishing, she quietly returns to bed and goes back to sleep. The young man is shocked and pinches himself, thinking he must be having a nightmare. But he doesn't realize that something far worse is coming. In reality, the young man is in the late stages of cancer. Thinking about how he has lived half his life without ever being in a relationship, he feels deeply regretful. So he goes out onto the streets searching for someone to marry. Soon, an elderly woman with white hair approaches him. She tells him that her granddaughter died 7 days ago and never had a boyfriend while alive. She says the granddaughter is 18 years older than the young man, and if he agrees to marry her, she will give him 5 million. Hearing this, the young man becomes extremely excited and agrees immediately. When he arrives at the house, he discovers that the granddaughter is incredibly beautiful, looking like a teenage girl despite her age. That very night, they go to register their marriage. Seeing the wedding photo frightens him, but he goes through with it because he has already taken the money. The elderly woman lies to him, claiming the granddaughter is only sick and will recover soon. Half a year passes, but the wife remains completely motionless. The young man finds it strange and talks to her every day, hoping she will wake up. Then, eerie events begin to happen. For several nights in a row, the wife disappears at midnight. Confused, he asks the housekeeper, who insists she knows nothing and says no one is allowed in the wife's room except him. When the young man returns to the room, he finds his wife lying still in bed. Suddenly, he notices a strong, unpleasant odor coming from her body. Thinking it's because he hasn't bathed her in a long time, he places her into the bathtub and pours in very hot water. Soon, he notices what appears to be sweat forming on her body. As he looks at her, he becomes increasingly fascinated, and he kissed her passionately for the first time, and she immediately moved her hands and opened her eyes,